Handcycle that my local rec center is allowing me to borrow. I started hand cycling about a couple of months ago, and we're going to continue doing hand cycling later on this spring. But I wanted to show some features of my hand cycle for anyone that is interested in doing it as a sport. Like any bicycle, you have to have safety first, so I'm wearing my nifty fire flame helmet that the rec center allowed me to borrow. And this bicycle comes with a Velcro seatbelt that I can put on. So hopefully I can put it on here. So you want to make sure that you put it on so it's snug and you feel secure. And as for another feature, this particular bike does have a gear speed shifter thing. I don't know the proper term for it, so don't come at me, but you can adjust it and it'll adjust the resistance. So right now I have it on 4, which for me is a pretty easy speed, but if I'm going, let's say, uphill, I might have to decrease it. But if I'm on a completely flat surface, so let's say the gym at the rec center, I would go ahead and actually increase it to the highest it'll go, which is 7. So it goes from 1 to 7. So depending on how I'm feeling on the day, I will adjust as needed. And I have my nifty water bottle holder that I usually use on my wheelchair, but when I bike, I swap it out and I put it on here because you always want to make sure that you are hydrated while you bike. So it's like a bike, but the only difference is you do not pedal with your feet. So right now my feet are on foot plates and they are strapped down with Velcro because for me and my spasticity, because I have cerebral palsy, my feet will fly out once I start moving. So they're strapped down with Velcro. And then you'll see here you have handlebars and you'll just go ahead and push forward with them to propel the bike forward. This particular bike doesn't allow you to do it backwards, so I can only go forwards with it, and it does not have brakes. So the way you would brake is when you're going forward, you would then push forward that way and the bike will stop. For the particular trail that I usually ride with my group at the rec center, the actual loop is 7 miles, but if you include from the parking lot, it's about, I would say, almost 8.5. And I've done the loop, I think, twice. So it really is a workout, but it's so rewarding. The other interesting thing about hand cycles is with a standard bike, it's pretty much a smooth ride. You won't feel any inclines on a standard bike, at least on this trail. But on a hand cycle, I'm assuming because we're lower, we feel every incline and difference. So I think that's just really interesting. So here I go. I'm at speed 4 and I'm going kind of slow. I could go faster than this. So, I mean, let's see. Another thing about safety is that when you are biking, you are going to want to stay to your right at all times. And if you're actually passing somebody, you have to stay on your left so that person knows that there's someone behind them that's trying to pass. That way there are no accidents. And depending on where you are, you just want to have some situational awareness because some parks do have animals because we are in the wilderness. So, just keep an eye out. Other than that, have an awesome time because it's a fun workout. That is how my hand cycle works. If any of you are interested on hand cycles, I will leave information in the description bar below. And check out your local rec center because they might have some on hand. as well as some other parks and recreations in your local town. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my ride on this beautiful clear day, and I will see you in my next video.